Address me?
Yes.
I think it would probably be medical healthcare. Medical healthcare would be the big one that I would put my money into. Right now, it's just there's so much opportunity. There's so many groups, so many people doing it, and there's such a need for it as well. It's not just the local; it's all across the country. So I would do medical healthcare.
Aziz?
I'll be very local. I'll be putting money in West Oakland, which is part of Oakland, about 10 minutes away from downtown San Francisco. We take part and get there, and it's the values have gone there substantially, but still there's lots of room there because it's so close to San Francisco.
Sandy?
Everything.
Except what?
right?
Oklahoma, Nebraska.
That's the developers. We're the clients of these guys.
Yeah.
We're the client, and we look at every opportunity. But we develop ground up. We like doing condominiums. We especially like condominiums in Manhattan. We like hotels, and we like multifamily. But the safe money, the safe investment is multifamily. It's always been the safest investment. If you see, when we went through our cycle, through our crash, the first properties that turned around were the multifamily properties. The condo projects all stalled, the hotel projects stalled, but the multifamilies did not stall. They are still strong. They don't get the highest returns like the condominiums and the hotels, but it's a safe investment. So we see that we'll look at what we call value-added properties. Well, value-added is changing a B-type property to a B-plus property, or you're taking a C-plus property and making it into a B-plus property. That arena, because the money is drying up, is a great opportunity for us. And we're looking at those types of properties, and we see a lot of it. One thing we are staying away is that we don't invest in 1970s products, 1980s products. We only invest in 1990s and 2000 products. The reason why we stay away from this product is because we're institutions, so we sell these properties to institutions. Institutions don't like 1970s, 1980s type property. So we have to stay in the 90s and the 2000s. But if you're an entrepreneur and you're looking to invest in real estate, not for institution, just to build up your own investments, I'd say that there's a lot of opportunities in 80s and 70s products that are more in that $5 to $10 million range. Our minimum price range is $50 million. So we are more institution. But if you're going to invest and you're telling your clients to invest, where we see the opportunities are the 80s type properties, where you're going to change the 80s type properties. It's kind of like, when you had the big hairdo in the 80s, you're going to bring it down now. That's what you're doing with real estate.
John?
It's more attractive.
It's more attractive now.
Make it attractive. So, from the institutional side, I really see that senior housing is a huge opportunity for big funds and people who operate and really know what they're doing. The risk profile looks very different, but often we hear the phrase demographics of destiny, and very much so. But on the smaller side, yeah, I think multifamily still is the easiest way and the least risk to jump in. And when you think of like a 70s or 80s product, you do want to find the opportunity where it might be generating lower than the market comps around there, and you really think you can add value to either managing it and or putting some value into it. So changing that C minus to C plus, or the C plus to a B minus.
Change the hairdo.
Change the hairdo.
So one quick other, before we open a Q&A, as a lot of the people that are in the industry or planning to get in or involved in the industry, what would your piece of advice be for them? Because it seems like we all are on this consensus that we're going into a recession. Granted, maybe certain geographic areas may hold better than others, certain product types may hold better than others, but that's the consensus. As we go into this recession, if it happens, What can we do? How do we prepare for it? Because some people may have never gone through a recession. And I know the big one in the 2008-9 devastated a lot of commercial companies that have been around forever. So I would like, let's start, Aziz, would you like to discuss this?
Well, I agree with everybody that we are going to go into recession. It may not be as deep as everybody may think. It'll probably be a slowdown, just a regular cycle. So from that point of view, it's good to have lower debt and have some cash. On the other hand, there are opportunities are always there. Like Sam was saying, it's really true. Doesn't matter how the market is. Always look for opportunities. If you find some good opportunity, you can jump on it.
Rod?
Just educate yourself. The SIOR, CCIM, all those extra opportunities to gain the knowledge, that's what's going to keep you in the game. Then you just bring something that's to your client that, people who don't have those. It's not that you have to have them, but those are the people that they look for. They're the experts in the market, so go out and educate yourself with the different designations. That's one thing that I would say if you want to keep the business and keep it going. Network. Reach out to anyone and everyone in the business. Earlier there was a conversation that someone had gotten a deal. I think she had sold the house and then the husband had extra property. So you never know who knows who. Talk to everyone and everyone. So network, don't forget that, network.
John?
Question?
Yes, thinking about network,